I'm sitting inside the C5 Aircross, the facelifted one from Citroen India. Now usually when you sit inside a car that costs a little more than 40 lakh rupees, you expect some practical switches and buttons with a tinge of luxury. Now this co-passenger seat next to the driver, if I were to raise it, well, I have a lever and I want to bring it down. Then I have this bar which makes it move up and down. Suppose I wanted to recline, usually there's another lever somewhere here, you tug at it and you go back. But this continues to have a horrible knob, a large one, and that is pretty big. Now imagine someone in an expensive car rotating this huge knob. Extremely cumbersome. Should have rectified that in a facelift model. Hello, welcome to the Motown India show. My name is P Tharyan. Today we have with us, and finally we have with us, the Citroen C5 Aircross. This is the facelifted model. The original one made its debut sometime last year and we did drive it. And if you remember, we called it the flying carpet because of its brilliant suspension. Today we have the facelifted model. Before we go any further, let me tell you the Citroen brand. Yes, Citroen as pronounced by the French. It's also pronounced as Citroen and it's also pronounced as Citroen. Now, it's up to you how you want to pronounce it, but this brand is part of a company known as PCA Automobiles India Private Limited. Now, this is a joint venture between the Stellantis Group and the CK Birla Group. Now, most of you would be knowing that the CK Birla Group did once upon a time make the Hindustan Motors ambassador car, but today the company is not about the ambassador car. This group is today all about high-tech companies like NBC Bearings. They also have a great engine and transmission maker by the name of Avtech. So the group is doing exceedingly well, and of course they are with Stellantis for the Citroen brand. And this company is based out of Tiruvallur in the state of Tamil Nadu in South India. Stellantis, we all know, does not really need any introduction. It's a merger between two big companies, FCA on one side, that is Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, and then you have the Peugeot Citroën Group. And that brings along with it a whole basket of brands, some of them being Jeep, Chrysler, then you have Citroen brand, the Peugeot brand, so it's huge. So let's not get into that. Let me come straight to the facelifted model, and this has got some subtle changes in front, on the sides, the wheel, the rear, the center console inside, the dashboard area. Let me take you one by one through those changes. Otherwise, remember, this vehicle is all about the flying carpet. But before I get into the details, let me tell you this vehicle is priced a little more than 36 lakhs. That is ex-showroom price. So on the road it will be much above the 40 lakh mark. Now this is a 5-seater. Does it make sense to spend so much money on a vehicle like this? Maybe yes, maybe no. This is a vehicle in its own class, perhaps offering some of the greatest features and greatest comforts. Let's check out the changes. The Citroen C5 Aircross SUV facelift is priced at Rs 36.67 lakh ex-showroom Delhi. It continues to have the Citroen advanced comfort suspension and its great driving abilities. Now for the changes in the facelift model. Exterior highlights. It gets a new front-end design. As a result, it has become more vertical and modern. The chevrons or the V-shaped lines used to extend to the DRLs via chrome strip, but now they appear in black lacquer set off in chrome. They extend visually via a set of increasingly tight chrome and black piano keys that gradually blend into LED DRLs. Furthermore, the LED vision headlamps are more discreet and darker. Beneath the grille, the new C5 gets a new styling of the air intake. Then you have air curtains which have become open and functional. This of course helps to improve the aerodynamics of the vehicle. These have become good looking too, with the color of the inserts adorning the air curtains contributing to the vehicle's more upmarket look. The skid plate in the lower area of the front bumper makes the front end more dynamic. The fairing is in glossy aluminium finish. When you walk to the sides, you notice the large 18 inches diamond cut pulsar alloy wheels, the air bumps, muscular side panels and wheel arches. If you notice, there is a new design for the air bump color packs. The C5 Aircross now comes with glossy black color on its ORVM shells. Then it has glossy black functional roof bars with a new matte black insert. It has a two-tone black roof. At the rear, it gets new three-dimensional LED signature lamps. The SUV has an unladen ground clearance of 230 millimeters. Interior highlights. There is a new 10-inch touchscreen and center console, gear shifter and drive mode buttons. In short, everything has got sleeker and modern. The center console, high and large, has been modernized with a black leather effect fabric enhanced by chrome design lines. In fact, the armrests and the center console are made of new black leather effect fabric and the dashboard of a new structured black leather effect insert. The center console also integrates a large storage tray, regrouping the connectivity with two USB ports and a wireless charger. The touchscreen has now moved up, the vents are now located below the screen and have been modernized with a new sharp horizontal design. No more of the chunky gear shifter which used to literally hide the start-stop button from the driver eye view. It is a more ergonomic layout of controls. You get a new elegant and high-tech e-toggle gear selector. There is also a new driving mode selection button incorporating the grip control function. Now you get a fully customizable 12.3 inches digital display with 3 customizable screens, personal dials minimum, that provides all essential and customizable information directly in the driver's eye line. Coming to the seats, the new C5 Aircross SUV is equipped with the new generation of Citroen Advanced Comfort seats. These seats were always comfortable, but now it has got an extra punch to it with high density foam in the core of the seat, an extra 15 mm layer of foam and a specific construction. Thus, the seats offer the best in terms of visual comfort, seating comfort and driving comfort. And for the long term, thanks to a special type of foam that resists sagging over time. The seats get a new black Claudia leather and leather effect fabric to retain the upmarket feel. Also, let me remind you that this is the only SUV in the segment to offer 3 individual sliding, reclining and retractable rear seats. The boot volume is a record for the segment, from 580 litres to 1630 litres with the rear seats folded. Just for the records, let me reiterate that the C5 Aircross SUV is powered by a DW10 FC 1997cc 4-cylinder diesel engine that is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The engine produces a maximum power of 177 PS at around 3750 rpm and a max torque of 400 Newton meters at around 2000 rpm. The vehicle delivers a fuel efficiency of 17.5 kilometers per liter and it has a fuel tank capacity of 52.5 liters. And not to forget, what makes the C5 so endearing is the progressive hydraulic cushion suspension, which enhances absorption of imperfections on the road and thereby giving those inside a flying carpet effect. So why bother to drive when you can actually fly in the new C5 Aircross SUV?